Hello, it's Derek Takfuma here. I'm using one of the Facebook filters, and my main message today has been the importance of coming up with a plan of action, the importance of doing, the importance of being practical about things. It's really easy for us to get bogged down in discussing stuff that cannot be done or that are not practical, at least for now. And so we waste a lot of time doing that. And I thought I would just encourage people in today on all my social media platforms. This is the some message I've been pandering. So if you follow me on other platforms like my Facebook account, my Facebook wall, my Facebook stories, and after this I'm gonna be live on my Facebook group. If you follow me on other platforms, you might hear the same message, and that's because I think it's an important message. So why is it important? Because doing is the only thing that gives us results. If we don't do, there are no results. So we need to be doing. That's the only way we are going to get results. And so one of the things you can do is you can download an app like Wunderlist, which is what I use, but you also have other apps that you can use. And even without an app, you have the good old pen and paper. You can get a calendar. You can print off a calendar, and then you can slot in what you need to do each day, or you can just use a small notebook, a notebook or a small calendar where you or a diary where you can write down exactly what you're going to do on each day, and just make sure that you've done those things and you're ticking them off, because ticking off has got this therapeutic effect that once you've ticked something off, it gives you that sense of satisfaction. It's a little win, okay, at the micro level, but it's part of the big win on the macro level. So that's the message I have really today, to say, please, if you're going to it's like anything. If you're going to succeed at anything, there are things that you need to do. But I think we normally get this kind of discipline when we're doing things like maybe you've got exams coming up. We're quite disciplined just to pass the exams. We've got an interview coming up. We're quite disciplined. We'll do ABC because we know we need that to get the job. And then we also find it easy to come up with a plan if there's something specific we want to do. But when it comes to, say, entrepreneurship, or when it comes to other projects which we think are side projects that we're just doing because we think we like to do something, those are the ones which suffer. And those are the ones where procrastination is the main thing, and those are the ones that end up not being done. It's like wanting to write a book and you don't come up with concrete steps of how you're going to do it. You don't come up with a plan of action. You don't come up with a to-do list of what you're going to do on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis until you get that book written. So we end up procrastinating, and after 5 or 6 years or 10 years, we realize we still haven't written that book that we wanted to write. But that's because we just don't have the discipline to sit down, come up with a workable plan of action with a to-do list, and to follow it. So you don't even need to spend money to buy an application. Even if the application is free, if you don't have the data, or if you don't have the smartphone to do that, then you can just use pen and paper. Okay, so that's my main message today is, please, if you're going to accomplish all of the dreams that you have in your life, then you need to come up with a to-do list. It doesn't matter what job you're doing. There could be other things that you want to do after work. Okay, you might be a nurse and you want to make sure that you write a book maybe in the next 2 years, and you can easily do that. I've seen people struggle, and I think the reason they struggle is because they don't have a specific little thing that they can do on a daily basis, maybe just half an hour, to sit down and say, look, I'm going to be disciplined, sit down every day after work for half an hour and write something. And by the end of the planned period, they should have that book written. Okay, so thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video.